Welcome back everyone, my name is Echo. Today's video is more of an interesting than entertaining one because something has been really bothering me for the Pocket Edition players for quite some time. Some of you are going to agree with me, some of you probably don't care. Nonetheless, I wanted to make this video because I have been messing around with a lot of the older versions of Minecraft Pocket Edition. Versions back in 2011, 2012, the OG players will definitely remember that. And in the older versions, we have something that we don't have in the modern day Minecraft. Now the reason why I'm doing this again is because I've been playing around with 1.2 on Android, I've been playing a lot on Windows 10, I've been using an Xbox controller, I've been trying to just do absolutely everything with this game. So one of the most frustrating things for the Pocket Edition players, in particular on servers, survival games and much more, is we really don't have F5 mode. Now we do, but accessing it takes a very long time, and I'm pretty sure 99.9% of you don't use any form of F5 mode if you're using an Android device or an iOS device unless you have a controller plugged in. So to get F5 mode for the player, we have to go to settings, we have to go down to video. Now, this might have changed positions recently, I'm not 100% sure, but at the top you can see camera perspective. So by default, it's set in first person, which is where you can only see your fist. Of course, when you're carrying a sword, you can only see a sword, etc. We have the option to change this between third person back and third person in front. Now in the older versions of Minecraft, the only two perspectives that we had was first person and third person from behind. We could never ever see third person from front, but that really didn't stop having a shortcut option in the menus in the older versions, and I'm going to show you in this. So what we'll do here is we'll go to play. We'll just go into a random world. I've created a test world for this, and what I want to do in here is count how many steps it takes to get into third person. For example, if you were playing survival games, Hunger Games, or something that was very PvP intense. So let's count this. Hitting options is 1, hitting settings is 2, scrolling down to me is 3, clicking video is 4, clicking on camera perspectives is 5, selecting a perspective is 6, then hitting exit is 7, and then resume to me is 8. That is 8 different steps in order to get into third person view for Minecraft Pocket Edition players. Now by the time you do that, the person behind you has already killed you, you're dead, you're frustrated because for one, you didn't get the chance to check that he was there, and for two, well, it took so long. Now I know a lot of you guys are going to say, hey Echo, can we not do this by add-ons? Now I've asked the well-known modders, the well-known coders in the community if it is possible to do this via add-ons, and it's not possible whatsoever. It is not possible to get the camera perspective on your main screen. For example, I would love to see it on the top left. I think it'd be a lot easier for me. It'd be great to access via my thumb. Either Mojang have to introduce this where it is like really easy to do on the top left, a very tiny button, or they have to make it possible so add-on creators can bring this to the home menu. Let's just count it one more time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now I don't know how many seconds that is. It might seem like 5 or 6 seconds, but to me in a PvP game, that is a very long time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch to a version of Minecraft Pocket Edition that was created back in 2011 or 2012. I think it's 0.2.1 demo that this was available. So let's switch and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So the version you see before you is Minecraft Pocket Edition version 0.2.1 Alpha 2 demo. I'm pretty sure this was released on March 14th, 2012. A lot of you probably remember this. So again, what we're going to do here is we're going to go into start game. Doesn't really matter if it's creative or survival. We'll go into creative, for example, and I want to show you how many steps it takes me to get into F5 mode. Now granted guys, in the older versions, when we went into F5 mode, you couldn't check from in front. You could never ever see Steve's face, but it doesn't mean it wasn't really easy to access. So again, a version from 2012, all I gotta do here is hit back, and as you guys can see, top left, that button instantly changes my perspective. So for PvP aspects, back, change, back, done. Do you see the difference that I'm going on about here? And I know Mojang have talked about saying, well, it's not possible, it's too confusing to have a button on the screen. All I had to do was hit back, boom, back to game. Instantly ready for PvP again. Even that Even having that in 2017 in Minecraft 4 servers would be absolutely fantastic. Now again, you could hit back, you could hit once, twice, and then it would change from the front perspective. Hit it again, it would change it from the back perspective. But a version from 2012 had this. And I know this is so frustrating for the modern day player. And it's frustrating for me because I use a lot of Windows 10, because I use a lot of Xbox controllers. I also have the access of F5 mode instantly as well with the toggle on one button, hitting the F5 key, hitting my left thumbstick. And I'll show you exactly how easy it is on them as well. So I kind of wanted to do this because I just thought it made sense. It makes sense to have this in Minecraft, you know? We also have an instant mute button as well, which I thought was pretty useful. So the demo version of Minecraft from a very long time ago has a feature that the modern day doesn't. So let's skip to Windows 10. I'll use F5 mode on that, and I'll use a controller as well to show you the differences compared to Pocket Edition. So this is Minecraft Windows 10 Edition. I've grabbed the sword just for the PvP aspect. I hit F5 once. Listen, as you guys can see, it's changed. Hit it again. From in front, hit it again. Straight away. So 1, 2, 3. Do you see how instant that is? And see how easy that is? I just don't understand why this has never been looked at, because servers, PvP are a huge part of Minecraft Pocket Edition, and maybe you guys can send this over to the people at Mojang and be like, hey, Echo's got a point. He knows exactly what he's doing. So the last thing I do want to show you is I want to plug in a controller and show you how easy it is with a controller as well. So by default, I had to set this up with a controller. Now to do this for me, I'm using my thumbstick, which is my left thumbstick in, and it will instantly change the perspective. So 1, 2, 3. For example, in PvP aspects, 1, 2, 3. Boom, I can see the guy behind me. I can continue to run, or I can turn around and attack. So if I go to start, if I go to settings, I go to keyboard and mouse. No, we don't. We go to controller. A little bit further down here, it will tell me that my left thumbstick is toggle perspective. So I can change it to something a little different. I could change this to maybe to be B if I really wanted to. So again, I just wanted to pull this video together because I did some exploring and found it very interesting that the toggle perspective thing for Pocket Edition players is really, really tough. And I feel sorry for you guys, especially since I know what it's like because I've tried PvP on there. If you did enjoy today's video, then be sure to hit that like button. Feel free to share it. Feel free to go tweet at Mojang and be like, guys, he's right. Have a great day. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.